And a pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cherokee High School. That's home of the Chiefs for this afternoon's quarterfinal round of South Jersey Coaches Association Tournament. It's the fourth-seeded Cherokee Chiefs taking on your Sterling Silver Knights. Rob Strauss, Tad Kozaneski bringing you all the action live here. 2 p.m. kickoff here. We do have some rain that is going to be coming into the area. Hopefully the game is over by that time, Tad. But very similar situation to what the boys were in last year in this coaches tournament. But instead of being at St. Augustine Prep, now we're here in Cherokee Land.
Beautiful facility here with the turf. This is something they just broke ground on our field today to prepare for turf. The winner of this game is going to play Wednesday night, either 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock, like in Cherry Hill, where they played last year with the boys. So this is a monstrous week for both teams. First, the Sterling girls schedule. They played Saturday and won to get here, had yesterday off. Today playing in this game. Tomorrow they go to Haddonfield. If you happen to win tonight, you're going to play Wednesday. You're going to have a Thursday game with West Deptford at West Deptford. And then if you happen to win the Wednesday game, you're going to play again on Saturday. So talking to Coach, he said he is going to go as deep into his lineup as he can today.
And why not? The winner of this game will face either the top-seeded Eastern Vikings, who Sterling saw earlier in the season, just about a week and a half ago, and had a 1-1 draw with them, or the number 9 seed Delsea Crusaders, who upset Williamstown in the opening round by a score of 2-1. So it's going to be a busy week for a lot of sports, not just on campus. We got the Phillies, we got the Eagles, we got the Flyers, we got the Union, and the Sixers. Everybody playing well right now.
And one player Sterling will be without today is Jade Wiley. She is out with a head injury. Shay Wiley, she is out. Jade will be playing. Shay is out today. She has a head injury. She's going to be day-to-day until they can get her back in. So we'll see again. That's one less rotation of players that the Lady Knights are going to have.
Well, you said it, Ted. I mean, this is a situation where you can go deep into your bench here, and that's what Sterling has. They have a lot of depth, and they're gonna utilize that depth today, especially as they're missing Shay Wiley.
And again, keep in mind, this is a Sterling team that has not lost yet on the season. They played Eastern last Saturday, the Saturday before this last, and they tied them. Most likely, the winner of this game is going to take on Eastern.
Be an interesting rematch.
Yes, it
and
could
that will
be.
take place in Cherry Hill, so a neutral site, similar to where we were with the boys against Cinnamitson a number of years ago, or actually that was last year.
I want to take this time before we start to thank the Cherokee Athletic Department for hooking us up here in the press box. Been a beautiful day to be out here so far, as you said. Hopefully we can get through this without the weather being a factor.
Nice little preview of what Sterling's going to see for most of their games for next season on the turf facility here.
And when I walked, I think you were down there too. It's very spongy. I mean, there's a lot of give to this surface.
It is, and that's I was in first block this morning and seeing the construction crew already starting to get their equipment set up. So the wheels of change moving quickly as the girls played. They ended the grass surface, 60-plus years of grass, and now we're going to move it over to turf.
And I guess we got to give a shout out to your class watching this back at Sterling.
Yeah, absolutely. Sports broadcasting class tuning in live, taking some notes because we're going to get them in the booth shortly.
Get them doing some of these games. I'll tell you what, the kids that have come out and helped me have done a real good job with Channel 19 this year. Some behind the scenes, some on the camera. Done a real nice job. So hopefully you and we haven't worked together in a while. Hopefully we can make it a good one.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've done a game. Obviously, tennis gets in the way of that a little bit, but we're back. And this is about the time of year where we see each other quite a bit, not only in the coaches tournament, but also with playoffs, and we'll be going all up and down South Jersey.
Well, it's Group 2 Sterling, Group 4 Cherokee. See who goes on in this coaches tournament.
Bridget Dixon, right. She's going to dot the I here at midfield. Coach Barringer walking up right now, so Coach Barringer is in the house. Coming to support.
Always smiling.
Always. Jade Wiley near side. Berkeley back to Wiley. Wiley coming near side.
And by the way, Rob, as we charge here, this is the second time Sterling has played on this surface. I'll get to more of that in a second.
Dixon near the end line, tries to get it away. She cannot, and it goes right into the arms of the keeper.
Sterling has had a scrimmage earlier on the year with this Cherokee team on this field. And of course, they played Haddon Township on turf as well. And I believe Audubon, if they haven't played them yet, also plays on turf.
Rush here for Cherokee now. Cherokee with an opportunity goes out of play. Will be a corner, first corner of the game.
Boy, that was some tremendous speed on the edge there as Cherokee went flying up that right side. Great rush. That was Olivia Marone.
Leading goal scorer and point getter for the Chiefs. 12 goals, 5 assists for 29 points. Here comes the corner. Beautiful corner going far side. Tries to go off of the head of Ulmer. Sterling controls and clears it out. Trying to spring, Bridget Dixon, who was Sterling's second leading point getter. 12 goals, 4 assists for 28 points for Bridget Dixon.
Yeah, Montgomery Dram, the freshman who came out of nowhere, but everyone knew about her. She leads the team with 32 points.
We'll be calling that name for the next 3 years, so that's pretty impressive.
That's the biggest problem usually with soccer, boys or girls, who can finish and score, and Sterling has 2 goal scorers on the field, and they're going to have one of them for 3 more years.
Cherokee on a 5-game winning streak right now, and they have outscored their opponents 18-0 in those 5 games.
And they play in a very, very difficult division. And the division that's taken in by the goaltender, RV, Eastern, Shawnee, Lenape, Cherry Hill East. That's a murderer's row of teams. And that's not cut Sterling short either. They had 3 teams make the coaches tournament: Sterling, Haddonfield, and West Deptford. How you doing?
Out of play for a throw-in. Cherokee controls, giving chase there for Sterling. As Ireland K. Another Cherokee throw on the way as they move their way down the far sideline. Goes off of Quinn.
By the way, the reason we had to play a 2 o'clock game, the boys of Cherokee are in the coaches tournament here at 6. They have a field hockey game at 4 today, all on this field.
Shameless promotion on why everybody should be migrating to turf, especially if there's some weather coming in.
Yeah, no issue here.
All the way back to the keeper.
Very impressive so far. No panic going back to the goalie. They've gone back to her 3 times now.
It's Jada Branford, the junior, in net this afternoon for the Chiefs. McVeigh, far side. Quinn pushing up. Berkeley trying to find Bridget Dixon. Now Sterling just backs it up all the way back to their fullback line.
I've been impressed watching the Berkeleys play this year. They do a lot of the dirty work for this team. They don't get a lot of credit in the scorebook, but I'll tell you what, they are very impressive, and they're one of the many reasons why this girls' team is undefeated.
Yeah, sometimes some of the best players on teams, not just soccer, in all sports, don't necessarily get on the score sheet in the paper, but they do all, like you said, add all the little things, the intangibles. Good battle.
There it is right there. She gets the throw in.
Throw in from Berkeley. Both Mandy and Lexi on the field playing opposite sides. Mandy near side throw.
She's got the captain's band on her arm.
Throws it in. Dixon cuts it back. Nice cutback. Nice move by Dixon. Tries to get one across. Deflected away by Cherokee. Still Sterling possesses. Dixon, left-footed service, hits Cherokee. Pinballs back to her and almost out of play. Now Cherokee does control near side. And Isabella Moore, keep an eye on number 20 for Cherokee.
It's a good job by that back line of defense there by Cherokee. Never got the ball to the 6 at all. Well done defensively.
Isabella Moore, 5 goals, 6 assists for 16 points on the season.
Comes the 6 kick from the goaltender. Again, just underway. We are about 6 minutes into action with no score. Cherokee looks to go on a bit of an attack here. Good defensive play knocks that out. Got updated information from Mr. Barringer there?
I do.
What do we got?
Little clerical error on my part.
What do we got?
8 is Montgomery Dram,
Okay.
not Bridget Dixon.
Okay.
Right in the middle, shot over the bar. And that's one that I think Cherokee would want back. What an opportunity there, right in the middle of the field. Nobody there for for Sterling defensively. I believe that was Ulmer in the middle of the field. Had that opportunity. Yes, it was. Number 8, Kate Ulmer, senior, left all alone about 10 yards away from frame. There's Dixon in the middle of the field right there. Tough collision there. Pair of 5s going up against each other. It's Caroline Neal.
I told Bridget after a game a week or so ago, I said, Bridget, I watched you know knock down one girl, went 5 more yards, knocked down another girl, then 5 more yards, knocked down another girl. I was like, wow, where do you get it from? She said, I don't know. I said, well, keep it up.
Basketball?
I don't know. She is tough. She's not the biggest girl. She might be the toughest on the field, though.
Dram, the service forward. Onto the foot, Morgan Sims. Dispossessed. Sterling intercepts. Here comes Dram. Dram, 1-on-2 and a whistle, and it will be a foul right at the 20.
Well, there's no secret, Rob, that this offense goes through Dram. She draws the free kick here, and here's a great opportunity for Sterling.
Just about 7.5 minutes into this first half, still scoreless, as Ireland K will serve it up from about the 21.5-yard line.
All right, they're going to come in and mark off the 10, I believe, here. Let's see.
Makes it easier for the official when you have yard markers on there.
I'll tell you what, this is definitely within her range.
3-person wall for the Chiefs. Now we're going to slide a little bit to the left. Kay to serve it up. Off the left foot of Kay, chips it forward and right into the arms of the goalkeeper, Jada Branford.
Well, they were going for Dixon as she was running through. A lot of times you'll go for a direct shot. That was a play for Dixon, though, and just couldn't quite get it to her.
Nice boot by Branford. Pretty 50-50 game here early on. Still no score.
I'm going to give a shout out to Mr. Schulz watching us today, taking the action. Usually he's with us as we get a whistle there. A lot of fans of these athletic programs here at Sterling. Everyone checking in. Thanks for the text and all.
The weird thing doing a broadcast without Schulz as well as part of our TriCast.
Yes. So I subbed in for him today.
Coming in out of the bullpen?
I am, yes.
The only confusing thing about turf is the amount of lines that are on the field. And if you're just joining us, we are playing the yellow lines.
It's more, right here, it's not too bad. But once you get around that, inside the 18, there's all kinds of lines. You got field hockey on here. You got lacrosse, soccer, and football.
Talking to Coach K earlier before a little pregame, and he was remarking how crazy this place must be for a football game. And I know that Cherokee and Lenape just played, and this place can get packed. Been here for a few games. This place can get wild. Left it and cleared out by Berkeley.
So far, the 3 backs for Cherokee have done a nice job. Good job as Sterling was fortunate. Good speed on the edges for Cherokee.
Speaking of speed, a lot of speed here across the 18. Cleared away by Sterling off the foot of Maddie Whalen, the junior back. Saves the day there temporarily for Sterling. What a move by Dram. Freshman to her left. Finds Kay. Looking for Dixon. And it's kicked away by Caroline Neal.
So far, they're having a little bit of trouble getting it to Dixon against this defense. But keep an eye on that right wing for Cherokee. Man, does she have some skill. That's the second or third time we've seen Olivia Marone come down the field.
Check that. It was Nicole Edelman, the junior back, went up against Dixon there, so my apologies on that. It's hard to see the numbers. It was either 5 or 15. It's
tried to get
hard
the
to see from up
binoculars
here.
here. That was Ireland Kay on a good run from behind to get the whistle there.
Just about 29 minutes remaining in the scoreless first half. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19. Wiley ahead. Tries to find Dram. Plenty of options for the Cherokee defense. And plenty of space as well. Plenty of room to run for Wagner.
Yeah, so the thing that stands out for me is their back three on defense in their right wing.
Dixon to Kay.
Just can't get it to Dixon.
Yeah, just they're trying. Obviously, all the offense goes through Bridget Dixon.
There you go.
Here's Dram. Dram makes one nice move. Waiting for help, waiting for options. Just going to try to create her own, and she does. Able to turn the corner momentarily. There's what could have been a foul. No whistle there. Feet got tangled up. No whistle, and it will be a goal kick.
Well, the official's about 10 yards away. He had as good a look as anybody. Real nice. You can see how very talented she is when she gets the ball. Man, that was impressive.
Wiley. Sims. Sims trying to play some defense now. Through ball, goes all the way through over the end line for a 6 kick for Sterling. And the first substitutions for Sterling, as Antonio Troilo will check into the game, as well as Elise Simpson. So a pair of sophomores going to check into the game. And replace Bridget Dixon.
That pass that just went through, Rob, again, that was Olivia Marone. I think she's one you really have to pay attention to. She's number 11 in orange.
12 goals on the season for Olivia Marone.
Yeah, she's presenting a problem early on.
Berkeley right in front of her own bench with the throw-in. With the Cherokee defense all over it. Again, these two teams met earlier in the preseason. So they each got a look. Well, that was the summer, and this is now October. There's Troilo. Troilo cuts it back inside. Still available. And kicked out of harm's way. Be a Sterling throw-in deep in Chief territory, and Berkeley will do the honors.
Troilo, since she's come into the game, every time she comes in, it's instant energy. What a great offensive player.
2 goals in her last 3 games for Antonia Troilo.
Only a sophomore as well.
Dram, right-footed service inside the 18. No one home. Wiley chips it forward. And the keeper comes out. Branford scoops it away.
And that's the thing, Rob, I like a lot about this Sterling team. He rotates in, Coach K rotates in a lot of young ladies, and they're all equally as good.
Nice run by Cherokee. Here's Wagner. Wagner up ahead. Ulmer. Hatch. And Cherokee very patient.
Might as well make you chase you around the field a little bit, get you tired. Look for a mistake.
That pass picked off by Sims. And now long shot from distance, well wide of the frame. And with just about 25 minutes remaining here in a scoreless first half, it will be a Sterling goal kick.
Nice job there from about 30 yards out on that kick. A lot of mustard on that by Ellen Rowe, I guess it is.
Far side off Wiley. Wiley looking for options, has room. Looks up ahead. Now here comes Sterling in transition. Kay, Dram. Near side, Berkeley. Looking for Dram. Finds her. And deflected away, be a Sterling throw, just about 25 yards or so.
Her foot skills are really, really darn good, this is Dram.
Berkeley throws it right back to the defense of Cherokee, who is able to clear it out. Tiptoes the line, does Cherokee, and now a substitution for Cherokee as Stephanie Monroe, the sophomore midfielder, will check into the game. Just under 24 minutes remaining in the scoreless first half. Moore at midfield. Here come the Chiefs in transition. Here comes the speed on that far side as well, and it's dispossessed. It will be a Sterling throw as Cherokee player goes down on that far side.
Real nice defensive play there by Elise Simpson. You can't teach speed, Rob.
You can try.
You're not going to get me to run fast. It's not happening. In case you're wondering why the camera goes around, you just heard it there. There's some bees flying around.
There are bees
cameraman,
everywhere.
One bee wanted to do a little singing audition for us there. That's what you just heard.
I hope Ben's not allergic.
You're not allergic, are you?
I like how we ask him 20 minutes into the game.
Oops.
Never mind, he's standing on a beehive. Free kick for Cherokee. Inside the 8, beautiful kick inside the 18, and a diving save to the right by Sims.
Maddie Sims, for a freshman, does not play like a freshman in goal. She sees the field very well. Great position, took her time.
And a nice foot on top of it. Troilo looking around for it, pushed away from the ball. Cherokee back after it. Tell you what, pretty even contest. I would even give a slight edge to Sterling here in this first 20 minutes or so.
No one there.
Wonder how much of this is Sterling just getting used to playing on turf as opposed to grass.
It takes a little bit, but again, as we mentioned, they've played on this field once. I know Haddon Township has the turf. Audubon has the turf as well. It's obviously faster, so some of that quick touch passing, sometimes you'll see them go long.
One of the neat things about this facility is how it's kind of dug out underneath. We're definitely below sea level here, without a doubt. We're kind of in a pit, and it's ever been here. It's a very, very unique and almost a diving effort by Sims. Did she get a piece of it? It looks like she may have, and it will be another corner kick, second of the game for Cherokee.
Dangerous ball there.
That dipped real quick, too.
Yes, it did. Yeah, there's been some football games I've broadcast here over my 40 years of broadcasting, and they pack them in here. It's really cool.
It's a really, really neat atmosphere. Corner kick taken, just under 21 minutes remaining in the scoreless first half. From the near side, deflected away. Dram, with plenty of space, will boot it forward. Giving chase is a speedy Troilo, and she's not going to get there. She would need incredible speed to get to that one. She does have speed.
I would need a lot of oxygen to get to that one. I'd be tapping out right now. Great job of spreading the field there, and Sterling, good pressure to get that out.
Substitution for Sterling now as Adriana Zasada, the sophomore, another sophomore, going to check into the game. And we're going to give Monty Dram a quick break.
Zada's had a pretty good year, too. Does have 7 points in the year with 3 goals.
Far side throw in for Sterling.
You know what's the other fun thing about these coaches' tournaments games, Rob? It can't end in a tie.
Correct.
Yeah.
That means ratings.
Yes, through the roof.
Excellent.
If I'm correct in my assumptions here, I believe it would be 2 10 minutes, and then we go to the dreaded penalty kicks.
Yes.
And then we find out The players from the non-players right there. Who wants to step up?
I'll leave my comments about penalty kicks deciding games to myself.
I don't know. I believe I heard Mr. Sheen before. I know they've tried it in some of these coaches' tournament games in the past of taking players off the field, but it's still eventually they decided corner or penalty kicks. This
19 minutes remaining here in a scoreless first half. Service in the middle. And I'll tell you what, if Moore had a good first touch on that, she really would have had a great opportunity there. Keep an eye on 20 in orange. Good shielding by Hatch. Long distance shot well over the frame. And out of play will be a 6 kick. 18:38 remaining here in the first half, still no score.
You can see where Cherokee is not afraid to let it go from anywhere around 20, 25 yards out, and they are coming close in a couple of these.
The one that resulted in the second corner kick of the game. That one was labeled and did not find a way to drop enough. Well, enough top spin on it?
Yeah.
There's Moore. Moore seems to be everywhere.
So there's more of her.
Oh, I like what you did there.
Thank you.
That's good.
Stay with the play.
3 Sterling defenders there. Another shot from distance, and Sims comes out off of her line. Eats that one up.
It's so important to have a smart, athletic goaltender, and that's exactly what Sterling has.
Because you have to make those split-second decisions, whether or not to stay back on your line or be aggressive. And right there, Sims was aggressive and paid off.
And sometimes you just need your athletic ability to stand on your head, if you will, make a play. And you might need one here.
Sims, another smart decision. Comes out, takes it away from Cherokee. 9 of Sterling's 14 games, Sims has had a clean sheet.
It's impressive for a freshman. It also says how good your defense is. Look out here.
Troilo giving chase. Troilo right in the middle of the field, surrounded by a trio of Chiefs. Somehow, Troilo almost got another foot on that.
The first time she didn't drive through the ball. It looked like that second time she did drive through, and now Sterling with a throw-in.
Berkeley with a throw-in. Zasada off of her. And now a substitution. Sterling had to sub in 4 players. Cherokee a pair of their own. As Chloe Chestnut going to check into the game.
And again, talking to Coach K before the game, the substitutions he felt were going to be extremely important with the amount of games against very good teams he has this week. You okay, Ben?
Ben's getting attacked.
He got dive bombed by one of those bugs.
Deflected away. And it will be a Sterling free kick from, again, about the 25.
So the last time they went for a play on a tip, I don't know if she can maybe go for far post here, see what happens. Get a good look at it from home.
Ireland K to serve it up, directing traffic. Here comes the service from the left foot, bending towards the net, almost off the foot of Dixon. But out of play for a goal kick. 15:45 left to go in a scoreless first half.
Tell you what, Dixon was easily within a shoe stride away of tapping that into the net. It was that close. Bless you.
Branford boots it away, going to the far side off the head of Sterling, and now Cherokee possesses.
Spacing's been great for Cherokee thus far.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. Cherokee throw in, right in just about midfield. Wiley heads it right to Coach Forcellini. She's not playing today. She's ineligible.
No. Doesn't have the right uniform on.
Wiley all over the field, that middle of the field today.
And they're going to need her in that middle of the field against a tough team like this.
they're going to say throw in for Cherokee. Yes, it is. 14:30. No stoppages yet in this contest. Pair of corners for Cherokee, and that's about it.
We have the best clock keeper in the business up here.
And now make it
brought in for this game. Yes.
3 corners. All-star crew up here.
And if he messes up, Mr. Barringer's right next to him. You have to pick him up. No 2 points, yes. He's closely monitoring.
That buzzer you hear, I'm assuming is going to signify the end of the school day for Cherokee. May see some students start to pour out into the stands. Very similar to where our class is about to end in about 2 minutes. See you later, sports broadcasters.
Glad you could watch with us.
Hope you're treating Mr. Kangas well.
Thank you, Mr. Kangas.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Kangas, for watching my class.
Good double there.
Berkeley
Nice
in the middle
play.
for Chloe Chestnut. Chestnut tries to dispossess there, cannot, and Cherokee right at midfield. They cut it back inside. Got numbers if they want it, and a wide open near side. Here comes Cherokee.
Yeah, this is the girl that's the
be
problem.
trouble. Left-footed shot, easily taken by Sims.
It's about the 4th or 5th time. Olivia Marone, heck of a player. Very impressed with the way she's playing today.
Sims, nice boot.
That's what I'm talking about. And you can see all the lines in that shot right there.
Yeah, it's
Too bad we don't have a telestrator. We could really have some fun today. That missed kick here.
Zasada. 50-50 ball. Wiley, middle of the field, Chestnut. And check that, it's K.
Ooh, be careful there.
This is Chestnut. Chestnut has it deflected away. Here comes Cherokee on the counter rush.
Ooh, be careful.
A lot of 50-50 balls. Here's Quinn. She is not afraid of contact.
Nice.
Wiley. Intercepted by Kolinski. Sends it forward. Sterling back line defensively doing a great job. And here comes Marone. Marone, one-on-one, has plenty of room, cuts it back inside, saved by Sims, and shots, and rebound, score. Isabella Moore with the goal. Cherokee leads 1-0, and for Moore, that's her 6th of the season.
Could really see the speed of Moore there, and a great entry pass. The initial save was made. Unfortunately, a big rebound came right back to Moore and did what she needed to do, put it into the net with about 11 and a half minutes to go here in the first half.
11:28, the time of the goal. Credit to Isabella Moore, her 6th of the season.
Ben wasn't very happy about that goal, I don't think.
1-0 Cherokee.
It's amazing how quick they got to that.
The closing speed, I think, is something that I think would, when we look back on that, if we had the replay, the closing speed was incredible by Moore.
Tremendous job. Even as a whole there, the offensive front line here, very, very quick.
Beautiful ball, and they're going to call a foul, and it will be a free kick. They're going to say offside. Offside.
Right in the middle of it, though, was Marone.
Yep. So Moore with the goal as she split a pair of Sterling defenders as Sims made the initial save. Moore right there for the rebound and puts in her 6th of the season at 11:28. Just about 10 minutes remaining in this first half. 1-0 Cherokee.
Good defensive speed there.
Trying to go near side, be a Sterling throw. 10 minutes left to go in this first half. Berkeley to throw it in near side. Finds the foot of Wiley.
Think if you're Sterling here, trying to at least get it to half just down 1. Can really sense that Cherokee has stepped up their notches a little bit here on their aggressiveness.
Edelman to throw it in for the Chiefs. 50-50 ball, won by Sterling momentarily. Kicking it out of harm's way is Aaron Quinn. Wiley right in the middle, turns it over. Cherokee gonna back it out and reset.
Ooh.
Middle of the field. Dram moves to that far side of the field now.
That was a real nice defensive play there against a good player in Dram. She's off. Yeah, she was off by about 2 yards, Rob.
Yep, official all over it.
It really helps having the football field lines here. It was an obvious offsides from here.
Under 9 to play.
Big advantage when you can slide everybody up and let the goalie take this kick.
.50 ball. It's Asada bumping there, and I think exchanging some words there with Cherokee. Looks like Aylin Rowe and Zasada had a couple words back and forth. Here comes Wiley. Wiley double teamed, nowhere to go. Finally comes near side.
It's a smart play by Wiley. She saw she had nothing ahead and decided to hook it back. There you go.
Trying to spring Dram, and the Cherokee defense all over it. See how patient Cherokee is with the ball. Really no panic from them at all defensively.
Well, it comes to their spacing. Great one-touch passing. Creating some problems for the Lady Knights. Just missing.
Cherokee 12-2 on the season. Currently sitting in 4th in the American Division, believe it or not, behind Shawnee, Eastern, and Rancocas Valley. RV having a nice season, 13-1-1 overall. Eastern right behind them, 14-1-2, and then Shawnee 12-3.
Yeah, all those teams are Group 4 teams. Sterling a Group 2 team. This is one of those games, it helps you down the line when you start getting into that playoff round of Group 2 teams.
Under 7 minutes remaining, 1-0 Cherokee on the goal by Isabella Moore, her 6th of the season.
And you saw the 2 best teams this past weekend on Channel 19 when Haddonfield took on Sterling. They are, right now, they're the chalk to get to the championship of this South Jersey Group 2, excuse me.
A chip there by Catherine Hatch, the midfielder, well wide into the field hockey net. And it's a busy day here at Cherokee. They're going to be utilizing that field hockey net shortly, and then they'll bring the soccer goals back out. Great campus this is. Looks very collegiate.
It does.
And one of the cool things about when you see a football game and hear the players come down a la Clemson. They come down the hill, and it's really, really a cool atmosphere for football. .5:45 left to go in this first half. Sterling still looking to get on the board. They've had chances. Not able to capitalize just yet.
The orange shirts are everywhere.
Ben will tell you so with the bees.
And there's, what are those other fly things that he had to go step on one?
A wasp? I don't know.
Are they lantern flies? What are they called?
I don't know what he was doing. So we got to get him a beekeeper outfit out there. hazard pay.
Yes.
Throw in from midfield for Cherokee. As the cloud cover starts to roll in. Exactly 5 minutes remaining here in this first half. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19. It's the quarterfinal round of the South Jersey Coaches Tournament. Rob Strauss, Tad Kozaneski bring you all the live action. Ben Nicholas on camera in this first half. And a whistle, and it will be a Cherokee free kick. Just about 30 yards out, 35 yards out. Oh, he's been a cameraman. He's an exterminator, too.
Yes. That's his new nickname. Look at this head ball.
Head ball score. What a great setup off the free kick. Cherokee leads this one 2-0 on the goal by Abby Zabricki.
That was a real pretty play there. Yeah, tipped it up, got it right in. She got her head on it. And Zabricki got it. She's only a freshman as well. That was a really nice head ball. And that's what you don't want with under 5 minutes to go here in this first half. That's the one that'll end up breaking your back.
Zabricki, that's her third goal of the season. And that's the one where the coaches talk about this and all the time, the first 5 and the last 5.
Yeah.
Really, really important. And that's going to give Cherokee a 2-0 lead. Under 4 to play.
Sterling has not trailed a lot this year. Again, they have not lost yet. So this gives them a good little challenge again for today and the rest of this game.
See what they can do offensively. They have not really tested Jada Branford all that much as of yet. That was just a beautiful setup by Cherokee on the free kick from about 35 yards out on the foul.
Lee Simpson, a real nice defensive play. I was going to say, Rob, they're doing a good job of keeping our front line at bay.
Cherokee looking to counter. A little too far. They were trying to spring a rush down the line of the goal scorer, the freshman Zabricki. .240 left to go in the half. 2-0 Cherokee. A little confusion rather, and Sterling defensively for a second, but able to recollect themselves. Plenty of time for Cherokee. Next goal, and this one's going to be big.
Love watching Ireland play. Here's a shot.
An opportunity here. Branford off of her line.
Ireland K is a sophomore, very, very tough. Not afraid to throw her body around.
By the time Branford kicks this one away and hits the ground, it'll be 2 minutes left to go in the first half. They back it up to the goaltender, Sims. She has to be quick to make that decision. The speed of that front line of Cherokee is really something else, Ted.
Yeah, they go across the line with that speed. Where Sterling right now trying to get the ball if they can to Dram, just not able to get it to her.
Dram, the freshman, 13 goals, 6 assists on the season for 32 points. And she has been all but muted here in this first half.
Yeah, Dixon too, trying to get herself back into this, not quite able to get things going. Tell you what, Coach K, a very good tactical coach. It'll be interesting to see what he comes out with for the second half.
And that was going to be my next question to you, Tad, is if you play the role of Coach K, what do you tell your team here at halftime? Trailing potentially at least 2-0 here.
Again, his tactics he comes up with. Maybe he puts another offensive play up front as Dixon ran into the defensive player there.
Well, you saw at the very beginning of the contest, they had Dram playing the near side, and they switched her to the far side. Maybe you saw something that he liked, or didn't like, for that matter. Less than a minute left to go here in this first half. Berkeley kicks it away.
Coach Barringer on the tap. How about it? Look out.
Cherokee serves one up far side, off the head again, and it's going to go out of play for a goal kick with 22 seconds remaining. So if Sterling's smart here, they take their time and just let this one run out as Ben takes care of some more.
I think he's doing, you doing lantern flies out there, Ben? Lantern flies.
He's going lantern flies.
5,
One more
4,
opportunity for Cherokee.
3,
Sterling's just going to boot it
2,
out of the way. And that will do it for the first half. Cherokee leads this one 2-0 heading into the half. Goals from Moore and Zabricki. We'll get off to a quick break, come back with second half action. You're watching live coverage, Sterling Girls Soccer quarterfinal round of the South Jersey Coaches Tournament. We're back right after this.
You can share the scoreboard. Just keep it on the scoreboard. Thanks, Ben. set up right now, Connor. Stand by, Rob.
I found out the
And we welcome back everybody. Tad Kazaneski, Rob Strauss back with you here on Sterling Channel 19 as Rob will update the scoring for us now.
Oh, at 11:28, Isabella Moore got her 6th goal of the season. And then we talked about this in the first half about how important it is to control that first and last 5 minutes of each half. Sterling not able to do so. Abby Zabriskie, her 3rd goal of the season. The assist to Catherine Hatch, 4:18 left to go in the first half. Sterling trailing this one 2-0 as the winner of this game will move on to face either Eastern or Delsey on Wednesday. That will take place the fields in Voorhees.
We'll keep an eye on the tactics that Sterling looks to go to against an extremely talented Cherokee team. I'm very impressed the way they've been able to spread the floor very quick, one-touch passing, presenting all kinds of problems right now for Sterling.
And I think it's the speed of that front line of Cherokee. Just doing a great job. Closing speed is really, really impressive.
Now you're going to have to see if you can put some extra pressure on early in this second half, as it looks like you're going to have both Dram out there, Dixon's out there to start the second half. Far side, I believe that's McVeigh. So you're going to have to take some chances here, Rob, that you don't normally take, and if Sterling wants to remain undefeated on the season.
Sterling 13-0-1 overall on top of the Liberty division. Their only tie coming to Eastern. 1-1 was the score of that one. And Cherokee gets first ball and goes right into the arms of Sims.
The thing I like so far, I'm not seeing any panic from Sterling. This is a good test early on, because sooner or later in some of these big games, you have to learn to play from behind. It's a good time to start practicing that out.
Goes out of play for a Cherokee throw-in. Sun is back out. Kick deflected away by Sterling. Good job there defensively by Sterling to get in the way of that. That was Aaron Quinn who got right up in there and put the body on the line there. And just offside was Marone. Maybe by less than a yard. She didn't miss that one by much, Ted.
Now, Marone has been a problem all day for the Sterling team. She took off and let it happen. And we apologize as Connor's kind of, he's fighting with the bee out there. Do the best you can, Connor.
Talking to the officials at halftime and actually asked him about the yard markers. He said, I was like, does that help you make offsides calls? He said, absolutely, puts you in a better position. They will switch to a 3 official system in the semifinal and the final round of this tournament.
I'll get your linesman in on the side officially.
Defensively kicked away by, now right back in, and now a change in keepers as well for Cherokee. They have 3 keepers on their roster. And it's Kaylin Roselli, the senior, in net now for the Chiefs. Branford got the first half, clean sheet in the first half for Branford. And now Roselli in the game for the second half. What a luxury that is to have 2 keepers you can put in on a situation like this.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Roselli, cross into the arms of Sims. Or excuse me, that was Marone on the cross.
I want to tell Connor, the more you wave around, the bees like you that much more.
For some reason, this is a bee magnet.
Yeah, there's a couple of them out here. They're checking out the cameras. They're checking out everything. So we apologize. Here comes a play to your right. Yeah, you may have to, Ben.
Ben's going to have to come in out of the bullpen. Tough. And that's going to be a foul against Cherokee. That'll be Jade Wiley went down to the turf.
Tall young lady there. That's Aylin Rowe. big bangs you're hearing is Ben attempting to take care of the bugs.
Telling you need a beekeeper.
Ben the beekeeper.
Every broadcast is unique.
Yes, it is.
And this is
sometimes it's ducks, sometimes it's bees.
Rain, cold, get a little bit of everything.
Tell you what, you couldn't ask for a nicer day. Beautiful.
I don't know if Connor would have accepted this cameraman position given the insect issue that we're having out here today, but he took it. Free kick by Cherokee. Double team down on that far sideline is dancing around. That ball still in. It is. Somehow tiptoed the line. Cherokee, right-footed service inside, looking near side for Marone, and offside.
Actually, they may get a goal kick out of this, Rob. Possibly, we'll see. But, man, I can't say enough about this Cherokee team. I am very, very impressed at what they've been able to do offensively and their spacing on the field. Very impressive.
Sims going to low line drive this one. Picked off by Cherokee. Quinn kicks it away. Aaron Quinn. One of the great members of that back line that Sterling had. You talk about Tad last year's back line.
Oh, it was a real good back line.
Really good back line that Sterling had with Kaylee Sheehan. And here's some speed here. Here comes Marone. Marone closing on it. Here's Marone again. Marone across, just left it right behind. And now Sterling looking to counter the other way.
Tell you what, that was a good job by Troilo. Troilo cut down the angle of the defender, so the defender had to step it up another gear, and that's why the pass ended up going behind her.
That might have been Dram on the back check there. Troilo's on the bench.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get you the number in a second.
Was it Dram? Because Dram is 8, Troilo's 48.
Number 2, I think.
So that'd be Maddie Whalen.
I believe that's it. So sorry about that. She did a real nice job there.
So Sterling going to make some substitutions at the next opportunity, which could be right now. Revatus, Simpson, and I believe that's Chloe Chestnut. Yep, it's going to be Chestnut going to check into the game in the next throw-in for Sterling. Berkeley going to force another Cherokee throw-in. Dangerous territory. Cherokee knocking on the door again here to start the second half, already leading this one 2-0. Goals by Moore and Zabritsky. It's Moore's 6th of the season, Zabritsky's 3rd of the season.
A lot of red shirts back quickly on defense here. This is going to be tough. Wow.
Dram just completely surrounded. Near side again. Neal. And it's going to be a corner. 3rd corner of the afternoon for the Chiefs. Sterling still looking for their first corner.
Watching Montgomery Dram as she's coming down the field. First time I've really seen her show signs of frustration this season.
Hatch to take the corner kick. Nice ball by Hatch off the, oh, just missed the head. Otherwise, that would have been a goal.
We apologize again. We're battling some bees up here right now for our people at home. We apologize for the bees
Roselli.
like Connor, I'll give you that.
Yeah, they
much.
do. They didn't bother Ben.
I mean, we're talking 6 or 7 of them right now. Not.
Jeez.
Ben decided to take care of one right by our crowd mic, so we apologize for that too.
32 minutes left to go in the second half. Hopefully nobody has the audio turned up all the way on their AirPods.
If they have their ears left.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Huh? Yeah.
Cherokee on the attack yet again. The speed again, they create so much space. Goes inside the 18, and Sims will clear everybody out. She's been busy over the last half hour, Ted.
She really has done a nice job chasing this Cherokee team around the field.
Second goal, definitely not her fault, as that was just a beautifully placed ball. First one, she made an initial first save, but the rebound popped right back out to Moore, who netted her 6th of the season. It'll be a Sterling throw, and here comes those substitutions for Sterling.
They're going for 5 young ladies into the game.
Troilo also checking into the game. Sims, Berkeley, McVeigh. Actually, both Berkeleys check out. And even the officials were saying how tough of a conference this is, or division rather, this is for Cherokee. You look at 4 of these top teams in all of South Jersey are in that division in Rancocas Valley, Eastern, Shawnee, and Cherokee.
Very impressive.
And they all have to play each other twice a year. Just about 10 minutes into this second half. 2-0 Cherokee. Sterling looking to counter, but again, Cherokee defense all over it. Morgan Shank. Good defense there by Sterling right at midfield. Booted forward. Through ball. Picked off by Quinn.
Sterling just needs a break here, Rob. They just can't get anything going offensively.
I don't even know if they have a shot on frame.
They've had one, that one save earlier on.
One save early, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe here's another.
Just let it go.
Kay, near side, Dram, right-footed shot and a save right on cue.
You can see that scoring ability that Dram does have as a freshman there. Didn't quite get the greatest position, but got a quality shot on net.
13 goals for Montgomery Dram and 32 points on the season when they're about 2/3 of the way through the season. That's some really impressive numbers.
Here's Marone, Rob.
Marone with its speed. Marone turns, fires, save by Sims. She gets her own rebound. Best save of the game for Sims.
And Marone hasn't scored, but to me, she's been the best player on the field today. She has done a tremendous job.
Okay. Miscommunication there with Dram, and it's going to be a turnover. Coach going to make another substitution. The Berkeleys are going to check into the game. Next opportunity. Could have been a dangerous ball there. No whistle. And that through ball goes right through as the defense started creeping up, trying to create some more offense. Already leading this one 2-0. Again, the winner will face either Eastern, the top seed in this tournament, or Delsey on Wednesday. And Tad, we spoke about this in the open on how busy, if Sterling does come back and win this one, how busy of a week it's going to be.
Yes, it is.
As Sterling will play at Haddonfield tomorrow. If they win this one, they'll play in the coaches tournament, the semifinals, on Thursday, and then play at West Deptford on the 20th, as the Berkeleys will check in.
For our TV audience around the Sterling High School area, we will be live tomorrow afternoon with boys soccer as Haddonfield comes to town, and always a tremendous game. Wednesday, field hockey. The first time we'll see field hockey as they take on Paulsboro. Thursday, back again for soccer against West Deptford with the boys. And then Friday, one more look at field hockey as they take on Woodbury.
Getting towards the end of the fall sports season. The cutoff for PowerPoints, I believe, is this Thursday for soccer. So some important games for both the boys and the girls. Boys 7-4-1 on the year.
Look out. And for all intensive purposes, you're going to have a whistle coming up here, free kick coming up for Cherokee. Sterling girls, though, all intensive purposes are going to be the #1 seed.
Yep. Hatch, who has the assist on the second goal, will take the free kick. Marone is going to drift inside the 18. The service from Hatch. Shot, score. Hatch with another assist on the free kick, very similar to the second goal, and it's 3-0 Cherokee. Aylin Rowe with the tally this time around, and it's 3-0 Cherokee.
Very, very impressive restart. Their second restart goal of the game. That was outstanding. Just charged in, got a foot on it, and there's nothing that Sims could do about that one.
That goal comes at the 26-minute mark. It's 3-0 Cherokee. For Aylin Rowe, that's her 7th goal of the season. Credit the 8th assist of the season to Catherine Hatch. And they've got that restart, Tad, really, really working nicely for them.
Yeah, it's been impressive. And it all comes into the serve hit in, has been right on point.
Aylin Rowe, 6 goals and now 4 assists. Check that, 7 goals, 3 assists on the season.
A little long, had a chance there to get it to Troilo, but a little long.
Busy day here for Cherokee Athletics, as they will have field hockey here at 4, you said?
4 o'clock, yeah.
And then the boys are in the South Jersey Coaches Tournament here tonight at 7.
I think they said 6.
6?
Yeah.
So a very, very busy. You can see the field hockey goals. Once we pan over to each side, you'll see the field hockey goals behind, waiting on standby. It's like the changeover from basketball to hockey.
Yep. Except ice is not involved.
Nope, no ice this time. I don't think it would take. I've been wrong before, but I'm pretty sure 70 degrees and sunny is not prime ice conditions. Give it a couple months.
I think if you're Sterling here, it's a matter of, hey, just let's play for a goal. Let's see if we can get the goose egg off here. Let's play for it. Let's go.
Cherokee showing no signs of letting up here.
Again, this is when your challenge is when you find out what you're made of. I love these kind of games when you're a coach. You can find out what your players really are made of. And nice try there to get one up, but a little bit long.
Too far for Troilo, who does have some wheels.
Yep.
Quinn shielding it for Sims. Smart play there by Erin Quinn.
Erin Quinn's had a heck of a year, too. She's been involved in a lot of big plays thus far this season. Again, no reason to panic. You know, you would have to think right now you're up against it with 23 minutes to go in this game. But again, compose yourself, play for a goal. You never know.
Cherokee going to make a substitution. The second goal scorer of the day for the Chiefs, Abby Zabriskie, is going to check into the game. Isabella Moore going to sub out. (3-0) Chiefs, 22 and 3/4 minutes remaining here in the second half. Cherokee throw deep in Sterling territory. Sims staring directly into the sun. She's got the shades on. Marone tries to get around Dram. Good job defensively by Dram. collision with Chestnut. Troilo backs it up, turns it over. Nice move there, coming near side on the cross by Kate Ulmer. Troilo, Dram. Dram looking for options.
Sterling just can't get it going, Rob.
No, they can't.
That's how good this defense is.
They just collapse so quickly on really everything, and now they're back defensively.
Well, even there, if Troilo gets to that, she's going to be
nowhere to
1-on-3.
go.
There's just nothing happening.
21.5 left to go, and a 3-0 Cherokee lead. Sterling kind of throws that one away. It will be a 6 kick. But again, Sterling 13-0-1 on the year. Only tie coming to Eastern.
But again, you want to get involved in games like this before you get into your playoff games, because now you've been tested. You know, to play a team that has very good talent. They're leading you around the field and you're chasing them. Just got to learn how to play through this.
Both teams set to make a pair of substitutions at the next whistle. And here comes said whistle. As for Sterling, Bridget Dixon and Kate McVeigh going to check in. Lindsay Napoli and Abigail Kalinsky are going to check in for the Chiefs. Troilo out of the game, as well as Dram, as we are just about halfway through this second half. 3-0 Cherokee. Served across, Sims. Good job by Sterling defensively. Kind of, I don't know if Sims was calling them off.
She had to be.
She
there.
had to have been.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that was. And it looked like Quinn was in good position.
Yeah, Quinn heard her and stepped aside so Sims could pick it up.
Far side for Cherokee. Trying to send one across the middle, deflected away by Maddie Whalen. Still inside the 18. Shot, score! 4-0 Cherokee. Cherokee pouring it on, 2 in the first half, 2 here in the second half. Credit the goal to Olivia Marone.
And Olivia's the one I've been talking about the whole game. I've been very impressed with her skills and the ability to run the offense. And she fought for that one, got inside, and just finished it. Well done.
For Marone, that's goal number 13 on the season. She leads in that category. Four, nothing, Cherokee.
Just got to play through it, Rob. Again, just play through it. Not every game you're going to play in a season is going to be a gimme, and this absolutely was not. You fought hard last week against Eastern to tie them up. Today, so far, just wasn't meant to be, but again, play through it. Let's shoot for that first goal. See what you can get from there. Start building off it.
And like you said earlier, Tad, I mean, it's the first time that this Sterling team has faced this much adversity.
And that's part of being a team and learning. And again, Coach is taking mental notes as he sits back on the bench and looking at some of his starters sitting on the bench, seeing how they reacted to that adversity. I've seen some things up here, Rob, and I'm sure he's really seen some things down there. He's shaking his head right now as he's sitting back on the bench, and he never sits back on the bench.
I'd love to get his thoughts on how he feels that this game went. But sometimes you learn more from losses than you do from wins.
There is no doubt. Everyone can be great when you're winning. When you're losing, that's when everyone's true mental instincts and colors come out.
Good collision there. Aaron Quinn still battling hard. That was a 50-50 ball. Sends it forward. Trying. Looks like she was trying to spring Chloe Chestnut. Or no.
Is that Dixon up there?
That might have been. No, he has Dixon. 17.5 minutes remaining. 4-0 Cherokee, so barring a miracle, Sterling's going to suffer their first loss of the season. Cherokee will move on and face either Eastern or Delsey. Man, what a game that would be, Eastern and Cherokee.
And again, if you're Sterling, besides learning about yourself, okay, so now you're going to have, your Wednesday and Saturday is going to be free. You have a big league game coming up Tuesday, a big league game Thursday. Learn from this experience. Build off of it. And some days the other team's just better, and this Cherokee team was just better today.
Schedule ahead for Sterling. They're right back at it. They got to have short memory as they are traveling to Haddonfield. They're going to play on the turf again as Sims comes out and makes another save.
And something tells me, the third time, Haddonfield's going to be ready to play.
Sterling has faced Haddonfield twice. Beat them 2-1 on September 16th, and then played them in the opening round of this coaches tournament. Beat them 2-0. And here comes another shot. Wide open cage. Cuts it back, does Cherokee, and they're going to call offside.
It's a nice effort, though. Again, I think that's a gutsy job by Sims to realize there was some trouble ahead, so she forced the issue. Nice play against her, but the offsides after that.
Getting back to the Haddonfield, Tad, it's hard to beat a team 3 times
Well,
in 1 year.
I mean, you could almost say with those teams most likely going to be 1 and 2, Sterling 1, Haddonfield 2, you're going to play them 4 times this year.
It's the last time somebody faced the same team 4 times in 1 season.
It's been a long, long time. And again, they are good enough to beat you. It's not like you're walking all over them. That is a team that can come up and bite you, or in today's case, sting you.
Oh.
Hi, Connor.
Wow.
Connor's dodging 2 more bees. Even the coaches up here are dodging bugs and bees upstairs here.
It's going to be the longest 15 minutes and 10 seconds of Connor's life. Bet he's thrilled that he's doing this game right now. Sterling going to make a substitution. Could be worse. It could be cold and raining.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be raining later today, so you would think when they have that boys game here at 6 o'clock, that's about the time the rain's moving in.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. Rain's supposed to come in about 5 or 6 this evening, and then a little taste of fall coming up, finally. Cherokee on the move again.
Nice move.
Great move on that far side. Zabriskie kicked it out of the harm's way is Aaron Quinn. I guess you could say that she's the Kaylee Sheehan of that back line. I mean, you had the back line last year of Sheehan, Wilsey, and who else was on that back line last year? Regardless, incredible defensive back.
Mr. Farr checking in, feeling the ultimate compassion for Connor. I wish I could actually have just video that I could show people on poor Connor. I mean, as 2 more bees are flying around his camera. Here comes a corner kick nonetheless.
4th quarter kick of the day. All for Cherokee. Served up, see how they do on this set piece. Still inside the 18, it's still available. Cherokee still controlling, chipped back in, off the head, and Sims a diving save to her left.
That was impressive the way they were able to fight through that on those head balls. Ben is going out to assist Connor in the B area.
Yeah, he's zipping up his beekeeper outfit.
He's going back out. If you hear some big banging, that's Ben inflicting damage on bees. We love bees, but the bees really love us, so. He's on the prowl.
Yeah, if you hear a bang, that's Ben.
Now if I can just get a. Now we've got. Oh, is that a
Man,
wasp in
it
front
sure
of you?
is.
There's a wasp that just came in and paid us a visit. These guys, man, it's part of the home field advantage, I guess, here.
Devaney just over the line, out of play.
So we apologize for the distractions if you're watching at home, but trying to give you a reason why things are a little jumpy, because sometimes we've had 6, 7, 8 bees flying around. Thank you, Ben. This has been crazy. There's a wasp over here.
You got a little bit of everything.
Comes the corner kick.
Another corner on the way. Head in the back of the net again off of another set piece. Cherokee's 5th goal of the day comes at the 11:52 mark. And it's Lindsay Napoli on the goal.
Please plug that back in, dude. Hopefully it didn't knock us off the air. At least I think we're still on. I am very, very impressed by this Cherokee team. I mean, their set piece, what's that, at least the 3rd set piece goal they've just put in. Excellent, excellent offense today and great defense.
For Napoli, that's her 2nd goal of the year. Two goals in the first half, 3 in the second half. And we are just about 11 minutes remaining here in this one. Cherokee's going to move on to the second round, the semifinal round of the South Jersey Coaches Tournament.
It's a team that can do some damage, too. There's no reason this team can't win this tournament.
It's a Cherokee team that only beat West Deptford 1-0.
That's shocking. That is shocking. No shot against West Deptford, but West Deptford is a team that Sterling has handled.
Sterling and West Deptford have met each other a couple times, at least just once this year.
Yeah, they'll meet again on Thursday.
Beat them 1-0.
So again,
it's amazing how this Cherokee team seems like they're just loaded up. Maybe today's just not Sterling's day, but.
Well, think about it, Rob. If you're Cherokee and you, in a way, have something to prove, you're playing an undefeated team in Sterling, and they came ready to play today. Very impressive.
Sterling coming into this game has scored 42 and only allowed 6. They've allowed 5 here today.
That's a great stat. That tells you how good this Cherokee team is.
10 minutes remaining in this one. Sterling going to suffer their first loss of the year. They're going to drop to 13-1-1. Still very impressive. They should still be the #1 seed in South Jersey Group 2 entering the tournament.
Absolutely. So again, the Group 2 title comes through the castle.
Yep.
Outback will have all those games for you as well when they go into the playoffs.
And you don't have to get on a bus.
Nope.
Which is fantastic. Sometimes you can get on these buses for the South Jersey Group 2 tournament. We've done it before.
Yeah.
Point Pleasant Borough. Somehow that was a number of years ago. That was a South Jersey team, even though that's not.
No.
And then maybe you get a real South Jersey Group 2 team like Lower Cape May. That's a hike in and of itself.
That is about as south as South Jersey you can go. Again, we want to take this time to thank the Cherokee Athletic Department, Maintenance Department, who've done a great job thus far. Mr. Forrest checking in, what a big fan he is of this complex out here. Enjoying everything that's going on.
We'll have a complex similar to this in about 6 months' time, as they just started.
Yeah, they started breaking
ground today. Saw the construction crew out there already setting up their lines and getting things ready.
And talking to the soccer coaches and Mr. Manlove, again, a lot of things can happen for soccer season next year, but the plan is to still play a majority of your games on the soccer field, maybe a few special games on the football field.
Senior
a senior
night,
yeah. Beyond that, 2 or 3 games maybe at night.
Maybe like a Spirit Week night where all the teams play at night. That'd be kind of fun to see. First corner of the game for Sterling comes at the 8-minute mark of the second half. That's Berkeley on that far side going to take the corner. Serves it up with the right foot. Beautiful corner off the head of Mandy Berkeley. Cleared away as it pinballs still in play somehow. Cherokee will sweep it away.
That was McVeigh that got in there. Good job by McVeigh.
Simpson doing battle there with 2 Cherokee players. Working against Devaney and Omer. Duffy into the game as it hits the flag, and it will be a goal kick for the Chiefs, leading this one 5-0. They've spread the scoring around. Moore, Zabriskie, Rowe, Marone, and Napoli have all found the back of the cage for the Chiefs. Quinn runs right into Devaney. Sterling earns the throw right in front of us. Under 7 to play. Simpson, Devaney sends it forward. Sims gonna come way out of her cage and try and spring something offensively for Sterling. Only had 2, maybe 3 shots on goal this entire game, Ted.
Yeah, it's been absolute domination by this Cherokee team, deservedly so, with this score of 5-0 and advancing on in this tournament in about 6 minutes.
Ball goes out of play for a Sterling throw-in, far side.
And that's going to make Cherokee feel good about themselves, knowing that this is a pretty good Sterling team that they made look not too good today. It's been a very impressive performance by the Chiefs.
I would imagine if Sterling did not have a game, I mean, they got to turn right around tomorrow and somehow shake this loss off and get back up for Haddonfield, who wants revenge for the 3rd time in this one, Ted.
Yeah. Yep.
Coach K back up off the bench, watching attentively with his coaching staff. McVeigh. For Schwartz. Back to McVeigh. McVeigh crosses it with her left foot, and it's swept away by Cherokee. Cherokee's everywhere. It seems like there's almost 2 more orange jerseys out there today, Ted.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of marking. There was just nowhere to go. All you can really do is just kick that to the middle and do a little hoping on there, but great job of marking every offensive player.
Quinn, little turn and fire, looking for Schwartz.
Connor, can you zoom in a little bit? We apologize there, mister. Yeah, we're fighting the bugs here pretty good, so you zoom in a little bit more for me. Bring it back in. They were having trouble seeing what was going on. And again, I apologize to Connor and the kids again there. The bugs are not making it pleasant for us as we're getting some subs here.
Troilo going to check into the game. Paige Frankenfield and Marissa Nicolucci are going to check into the game for the Chiefs. It looks like Katie Omer's day is complete, as well as Nicole Edelman. 3:42 remaining in this one. Cherokee leading 5-0. Hasn't all come from one particular player, but I tell you what, they spread it around They've really found their legs in the second half, Tad.
They did. They've done a great job, you know, as this game went on. But they've controlled the entire game.
Cherokee field hockey starting to wheel their gear in, as at the immediate conclusion of this one, they're going to take the soccer goals away and put the field hockey goals in. And then once they're done the field hockey game, they're going to take the field hockey nets away and put the soccer nets back in.
That's the advantage of having this surface that you're playing on. Again, remind you, tomorrow, 4 o'clock, big game, Haddonfield boys versus Sterling. That game will be tomorrow, 4 o'clock on YouTube and cable channel 19. Wednesday, our first look at field hockey as they play host to Paulsboro. Thursday, soccer once again as they take on West Deptford in boys soccer. Friday, we're going back to field hockey with Woodbury.
Grace Patchik and Julia Koch checking into the game for the Chiefs. 2.5 remaining in this one. All Chiefs, 5-0.
And even with their second line players doing a nice job here.
Still looking for more offense are these Cherokee Chiefs. Looking for Troilo. She's not going to be able to chase that one down as Lindsay Napoli sends it back to her goalkeeper. Napoli scored the 5th goal for the Chiefs. So we're under 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
And again, I hope the girls from Sterling take this as a learning experience.
What'll be interesting to see, Tad, is how they react tomorrow's game.
And you'll find out when that game's being played. I mean, again, it's something you weren't going to go undefeated throughout the season.
Right.
You might as well get challenged early in a game like this that indirectly still has no effect on your division, has no real effect on your Group 1 seedings and standings. So if you said, hey, you were going to lose a game and you never want to, you were challenged today and just the other team was better.
.110 left in this one. Berkeley. Simpson sends it in safely on the keeper, Kaylin Rosello, who came in the second half. It was Jada Branford who started the first half as we're under a minute to play.
And before you wrap it up, Rob, one more thanks to the maintenance and athletic department here at Cherokee. They opened up the facility earlier for us so we could set up for the broadcast.
Simpson. Berkeley. Middle of the field. .15 seconds left to go in this one. Whistle with 5 seconds left to go, and that's going to do it. Your final score is going to be Cherokee 5, Sterling 0, as the Chiefs will advance convincingly to the semifinal round of this 2022 South Jersey Coaches Tournament with a decisive 5-0 victory here, Ted.
Yeah, they were the better team today. There was no doubt about it. They did a great job, did everything that they had to do. Sterling just going to have to build from this. And that's going to do it for us today. I want to thank Ben for helping us out here. Connor as well, for Mr. Strauss. I'm Mr. K. We'll talk to you next time.